3, 2, 1. Hello, it's CJ. It's Monday, and I'm doing my update for this weekend, but I'll let you know that, I would like to say that I finished the video, and I finished my trailer. It is completed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to think of an idea to work Shaun of the Dead and Citizen Kane. I would tried a little bit harder than I would wanted to, and I was trying to figure out how to shoot the trailer, and it got a little too complicated. And instead of giving up, I just switched, and I decided to do Jurassic Park and Toy Story. I kind of felt I've seen Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. I've seen all the Jurassic Parks. I feel like I've seen Toy Story 4. I feel like I can put them all, kind of work it out. I think what it was is when I was explaining to one of my friends what I was doing, and they're, what are you doing? I go, well, basically, we've got a set of movies. We got 2 sets of movies. I got set A and set B. And I got to take one movie from A and one movie from B and combine it and pretend I made that movie and then show the trailer for that movie. And once I said that, it kind of clicked in my head. And I was like, oh, I know Jurassic Park and I know Toy Story pretty well, so we'll go with that. So I ended up fusing them together and mashing them together. And as I was going through this process, I realized that the way I shoot, I'm starting to adjust a little bit and change, because last week I was kind of still shooting with like every time I'd finish, I'd do a take, I'd turn off the camera and then I go back and look at it, and then I'll just kind of see if I like the shot, or if I felt like it was a good shot, I'll just move on. But what ends up happening is if I keep turning it off and recording and turning on, recording off and on, it leaves a bunch of separate files. So when I go back to edit, it's kind of it's a lot of files I gotta go through. Where what I did this weekend was I did more of a 1 minute shots. So I filmed as much as I could in 1 minute, and then I stopped it. So I'd have less files. I think it's the same amount of memory, but less files. So I could easily go scrub through them and see what I needed. And I felt that to be a lot easier for me. But I mean, as soon as I got the idea when I woke up Sunday morning to switch, it was like it went pretty easy for me. I didn't make the deadline again, so this third weekend I'm going to emphasize on that, trying to make the 7:30 cutoff time frame that I have. Not too hard. I think that last night when I got to a breaking point, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take my break, and then I paused, and then I just kind of just shot in sequence again. I kind of made sure that I was feeling it. I waited a little bit later in the day. I didn't want to go too early in the morning, and then on Sunday, yesterday, when I was doing this, when I decided to change. But I will say that I'm looking forward to this third weekend. And I'm going to add the trailer to this video, so at the end of this video you will see the end piece. So I'm going to post the trailer to this and post the trailer by itself on my YouTube. So thank you for keeping up, and I would like to say that I got one more weekend to do, and then I'm kind of seeing, it's kind of making me a little bit more creative, and kind of want to do a little bit more. I did enjoy shooting this weekend. It felt a lot easier than the other weekend. Actually, the other weekend wasn't hard to shoot. It was the editing that when my computer crashed, that really just sucked the sail out of my winds. But yeah, I'll thank you for watching, and I'll just tell you about next weekend. Peace. I've spoken to the board members, and they all approve. Now we're just waiting for our test subjects to arrive.